Oh my goodness, look at this. The New York Tryhards went up against the Cleveland Cavs. And how many times you see that play in the NBA today? Can no one defend the give and go? That's just sad. It's pathetic. But this is why the Knicks, who they said, man, you need to go ahead and go live for the Knicks. Well, why not? Right? Oh, I know Bear was loving this. I knew Bear would show up right away. Well, you a Houston Rocket fan, Bear. So what you going on now? You in Houston. You didn't abandon Cleveland. Where LB at? Oh man, shoot, it's over. He said, I hate the Kings with a passion. You ain't got to worry about them. Anytime we lose, you cover it. I was going to cover this anyway. Y'all was playing the Cavs. I was just live on another topic when the game was on. Remember we talked about this? I said, well, y'all play the Cavs. We going to go live for the game. Now, the Knicks were undermanned. The New York Knicks were undermanned, and it didn't seem to matter one bit. The New York Knickerbockers came out ready to go. They were on fire. Josh Hart had one of his best games defensively. He was asked to do a lot, and he was delivering. He had to chase Spider. He had to get rebounds. He was having himself a game. Well, the Knicks were undermanned. But they came out hard. They played the Cavs hard early. Like they were doing what I never thought the Knicks could do. They were moving the ball. Oh, yeah, there's no Brunson out there. So look at this. You never see none of these type of planned passes with Brunson. I know. I'll be on the phone right now trying to find a way to get rid of Brunson. I would be on the phone right now. Hello? Come on now. Who wants Brunson? So the Nova Knicks, they turned into the New York Bricks in the second half of this game. They were the New York Bricks. They couldn't get a shot to go down to save their life. They looked so pathetic. Then they started looking for the fouls because they couldn't get a shot to go down. So the New York Bricks was out there. The Knicks turned into the Bricks, and it was all over. OKC, boy, we got job. They had Adam Silver slipper out there. It was bad. I turned that game off. They cheated the hell out of us. Yeah, out of all the games, Adam Silver slipper going to show up for that game. You know what time it was. I just really came live here to figure out what happened, man. Wright was doing good early on. The Knicks was setting, they were playing with pace. I'm like, that ain't New York basketball. Y'all was jumping all over the Cavs. Boy, I knew to bet. When I saw the Knicks up big, I said, oh, yeah, we got to get this bet. I'll get some good points on the Cavs. I'm like, Cavs, please don't start coming back too early. Let the Knicks get a good lead. I want everybody to believe that the Knicks is going to beat a plus 500 team on the road. another crash out Knicks game. I mean, my thing is this: I let it breathe. When the game was over, I gave y'all about 2 hours. I said, "Let me get them some time to deal with it." I'm not gonna go live because I just did a live, so I was like, "All right." Where you think Brunson's gonna go for vacation? Right. I dropped the link. I'll let everybody come up. Well, they couldn't handle the interior pressure. The Knicks is missing a lot of people in their poor Knicks defense, but they were up 15 points. So there was no excuse. But the Knicks were out a lot of their current players that they love so dearly. They were close in almost every statistical category. The Knicks had they was 22, 23 in assists. Cavs had 5 blocks. Knicks had 2. Steals, 8 Cavs, 7 for them. Turnovers were the same. Field goal percentage, the Cavs shot better from the field. The Knicks they didn't shoot that well. Free throws, they were close. Rebounds, close. How did the hell they get blown out? Well, you got to understand, they were missing so many key components in this game. The Knicks missed. Let me tell you all the people the Knicks were missing. The Knicks
break it down.
Marcus Robinson or Maurice or Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
No matter, they still ass.
Yeah, he's got an ankle problem.
McBride no, he doesn't go back to that.
Growing.
McBride.
Sims is out with his thumb. Then you got OJ Topping's brother. He's out with his calf.
No, Topping is out.
Brunson out with an ankle.
Topping is not on the team no more.
Topping is out.
Yeah, Topping is not on the team no more.
Jay Topping is out.
Yeah, he's out.
Well, that's even better.
Yep.
So basically, the Knicks dealing with a lot of injuries is what I'm hearing.
I mean, we already clinched.
No, it don't matter. They backup center, the guy, what's his name? Hakaporty?
Yeah, Hakaporty.
Yeah, hop on a potty. Yeah.
Okay, but my thing is this. If you up on the number 1 team in the East, I know that your seeding's not going to change, but you need this as a confidence game going into the playoffs, knowing that we can play against the best team in our conference on their floor at home. You up the first half. How do you sit there and let them score 65 points and y'all just score 39?
Because we had a live scrimmage against the 76ers last night.
So that's the reason why y'all lost tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we didn't play none of our starters. I mean, the only people that was really starting was OG and Hart and I would say and Cat, basically, yeah.
So
and then Cat didn't play the last game.
So they basically not used to playing with each other.
Kind of. Yeah, you could say that because remember, Tibbs doesn't play his bench. So you got Tyler, he's out there trying to get his reps in, and then you got also Sherman, he's over there as well too. He's just shooting threes left and right and stuff, but he's trying to get his runs in as well too.
So me
and Precious Achiuwa, he didn't play like that. Oh, so no, I was just saying. Oh, go ahead.
No, my fault, bro. But me hearing that, it sounds like Tibbs is sabotaging y'all team if he only playing like 7 or 8 guys.
No, yeah, he was being too nice with the 10. Yeah, 8. 8 to 9.
My fault. I said it wrong.
I don't think LB's coming in here for this one. He's taking the night off.
But yeah, that's basically what it is. Like Tibbs, he doesn't play the bench, but now they're starting to get some runs because we have a lot of injuries, and some people Brunson's coming back on Sunday, so Cino's favorite player is coming back on Sunday against the Suns.
Well,
that's when they finna take a L, son.
And that's when they're gonna start turning up. He has to get back.
Already said on his little podcast last week that I think one of y'all players basically said to play the bench more, but that's low key for him saying that yo, we tired, but can't come out and say yo, we tired.
And another problem with this game was as well too is Mikal Bridges. Where is he at?
Yeah,
He
that
needs to
was the
start
guy that
showing
said
up.
it.
Yeah, that's another person that needs
In
to
his
step up.
defense today, they had Mikal Bridges guarding guys that's 7 feet tall.
Oh wow.
He had to go on switches, and he's out there trying to guard Allen. he's trying to do what he can do. The Knicks got a small lineup.
Yeah.
And, Cat was no use tonight, and he was, he did what he could. He tried to cat his way through it.
Cat his way through it.
Yeah, but when he got blocked, that dunk got blocked. I laughed my ass off, boy.
Hey, Cino,
that was a foul call.
Cino, how you been feeling about Triple OG?
OG ain't nobody. Oh, he been doing great now that Brunson out of the
See, every time listen, man. Why can't Brunson just get a little break, man? You know what I'm saying? Like Brunson, when he come back,
for about what, 2 months?
Nah, it's not 2 months, like a month or so.
About a month or so.
That's a long time to be
when was
missing
that Laker
basketball
game?
and you jumping into the
The
playoffs.
Laker game when the one he kept running into people instead of passing the ball.
No, the one that he was about to come back and win the game. Yeah, that game.
About to come back to nothing. They were losing because of him.
No, they wasn't. They was coming back because of him. Because you know who didn't show up? Cat. Cat didn't show up. Cat was just letting LeBron go by. Go ahead. No, it wasn't because they was in the game because of him.
Do something when he ain't
Cat, listen,
go
man.
down there playing one-on-one ball, and he's trying to one-on-one the damn team, and Cat running back and forth down the court. I'll be pissed too. Like, dog, I need to touch the ball.
Man, Cat
so
was.
The question is, if the playoffs start today,
ooh, look at this! Look at this dunk! Look at this dunk!
So the thing is, if the playoffs would start tomorrow, who would the Knicks match up with?
Oh, it'll be the Milwaukee Bucks.
So you a Knicks fan, how many games y'all seeing y'all getting past the Bucks?
I'm gonna say probably five or six. Around
y'all
there.
Get past the Bucks, I say it'll probably be 6 because y'all have a lot of y'all gonna end up dropping a game that y'all should win.
Because they got a lot of injuries too. Like, and I feel like our team is just more I would say a little bit more consistent as well too against the Bucks. The Bucks have a lot of like players that are not, they don't have their chemistry together and they don't have Dame. And Dame is out and stuff. So their point guard is gone.
Kevin Porter Jr. is not a bad player.
He's not, but he's not their focus. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we could definitely, OG is gonna stop him and stuff if he did go out of work.
This hop on the potty guy. I never seen him on the court.
Hop on the pot. Who is that, man?
Wait, who?
This center they got on the Knicks. Hop on the potty.
Oh, you talking about Hawk?
Yeah, hop on the potty. Him.
He over here trolling again.
Listen, he's another player that didn't get that much burn. Yeah, he got a meniscus tear.
Maker. Yeah, the guy that's going to turn the team around. Who can't never stay healthy. He missed.
Oh, you talking about Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah, there you go. You're the same.
No.
Where he at?
I mean, he was dominant in the last game. No, the thing is, they got him on a minutes restriction. They're trying to handle. Yeah, because we had a back-to-back. Like I said, we had a live scrimmage with the 76ers. So we had a back-to-back with the 76ers. So he played in that game. He just basically trying to get his cardio back in. Remember, he was out for since last year playoffs. So he's just trying to get his conditioning back together and then, trying to get his game back. So, and then they're going to.
Well, he got 2 weeks.
Yeah, he got 2 weeks. So that's basically what they're doing. They're just trying to manage his minutes.
Be back by missing games.
No, he missed a back-to-back game. He missed a back-to-back game. We got 2 back-to-back games coming up. Okay, right. They're not letting him play back-to-backs.
Well, the playoffs, it's only, 7 more games left?
Yep.
So you got 7 more games left. How many more backs-to-backs do you have? Because the playoffs.
I think we have 2 back-to-backs, if I'm not mistaken.
So I would need you to be getting in as much shape as possible because when the playoffs start, it ain't gonna matter.
That's true, but we got to avoid that injury too. You know,
you mean avoid the injury? So what you want to do? Sit him down to the playoffs?
no, not to sit him down.
Get injured. Mitchell Robinson get injured walking in the damn locker room.
No, he's not like that. He Anthony Davis now, but no, yeah.
I can't tell. He done missed the whole season. What are you talking about?
Nah,
same thing they said about that other guy, Robert Williams, got from the Celtics. That rebound.
Yeah, you could compare him to Robert Williams. I can't even lie because he is type of
Robert Williams, man, he was great. Robert Williams could not stay healthy.
That's true. You're absolutely right about that, but I feel like
75 games this year. I mean, he just come in January, like, wait till we get him back.
Nah, it was really March when he came back too. But I feel like, like I said, he's gonna come back. We just bringing him in slowly, slowly but surely, and we just gonna get that interior defense. Cat is gonna do what he does. Him and Cat just got to build their chemistry together, especially when they're on the court together, just in case of a matchup if they have to go big. So I just we got to see how things go. But the X factor is really Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges really got to step up. We need him to score at least 20 per game, at least. And I know you're about to say, well, Jalen Brunson.
No. He ain't gonna have the ball enough. He gotta wrestle it away. He gonna have to wrestle it away from Brunson to get 20 damn shots. That's what it's gonna take. Ain't nobody gonna get shots with Brunson on the court.
Listen, man, Brunson. Listen, we got to stop this stereotype because Brunson do pass the ball. This man averages 7 points. Averages 7 assists per game and stuff. So that's a career high for him.
Do you know why? Because that's one pass shoot. That's
this
not
man
moving the ball around.
Man, listen. This man had 35 moving the ball. Well, that's true.
Passed it to the Cavs player, and the Cavs player pulled up.
I agree. Like the ball needs to move a lot more, but it's not. He's not like a ball hogger. I agree. Like the ball do.
What's up, Knicks forever? What's up?
Sir.
I'm disappointed not the game. I ain't gonna stay too long. All I'm gonna say is the Knicks ain't got it, bro. They just every time they face a good team, bro, they look terrible.
Nobody played today.
Yeah, but like they record versus good teams is like 12 and 20 or some shit like that. They're not a good team when they face good competition. Like I don't think they beaten Boston all year. I don't even think they beat the Cavs all year.
And that's the point.
You're right about that.
Those
we got to beat those big teams.
Confidence, even if you ain't got your starter, so some guys on the bench know, okay, we can at least play with these guys when we're not fully loaded.
15 points. They was rolling.
They was rolling in the first half.
And then the Cavs figured them out in the second half and just went right at them and rolled them over.
I don't know.
That's not a good sign, man.
I just feel like Brunson ain't the answer. You need a real point guard. Look at
the defense. The Knicks give up the most open threes I've ever seen. Used to be Chicago.
Look at this.
They just give up open shots all night.
Whose guy is that? Why is Spider wide open?
6 players in double figures tonight. That's disgusting. What type of defense is that, bro?
No, this is the first time the Knicks they won 71 games in a row. They led by 15 points.
And how many years Chill's been with the Knicks?
This is his 4th year, I believe.
And he's known for defense, so y'all defense should be better, bro.
What's it gonna take for him to leave?
That's because they burnt out. I told you, Tibbs run everybody into the ground. We said this last year. They said, no, he finna change this year because now he knows he got this. That's exactly what y'all saw me. Y'all sung that same song. And I'm all laughing because he knows it's true.
No, he changed up a little bit in the playoffs last year. He did switch
that damn song all last year. No,
he did change up a little bit in the playoffs, but in the regular season he was running the starters a little bit too much. But Dante DiVincenzo and Jalen Brunson was a dynamic duo right there, So they was doing their thing.
With Dante DiVincenzo and
I hope y'all get the Pistons. so we can have beef stew choke out.
See, that's
Man,
my thing.
I heard beef stew
The
getting
only
banned
reason
for the
why I don't
NBA.
want the Pistons because I already know you're gonna be hating on the Knicks, man. When we beat them in the series, man. So that's the only reason why I don't want to play the Pistons.
I don't see how
I don't. Y'all doing. Y'all gonna. y'all doing so good. I don't want to like spoil what y'all got going on, man. You know.
Y'all really soft, you know, and that's the whole thing.
Damn, that's disrespectful.
We was finna beat up. It wasn't even over when they were saying it. We was finna get Minnesota
because you got 2 strikes against y'all. The league don't like the Pistons, and then you know you got 2 star players.
Into it again tonight.
Detroit versus everybody.
And then as soon as we get some calls, then I already know we're gonna be like, oh, the Knicks is cheating and everything. So that's why I'm like, I'd rather just play Milwaukee, man.
It's the refs gonna cheat for you of the league.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, against the Pistons, they would. I agree with that.
Rebound with us. That's one.
That's true.
Two, y'all not gritty enough in the paint. Defensively, we're better than y'all. That's the thing. He can play because he's strong, but we got enough guys. Our bench will run y'all insane. Our second unit is going to destroy y'all second unit because you don't have one.
We don't even play them, so they don't even have chemistry.
And then when the playoffs come, y'all playing 8. We're going to be playing 10, 11, 12 guys if we can. We playing everybody at you. So we throwing body after body on you. And when the Pistons, they can run.
They can run.
Get up and go. So Cat going to be huffing and puffing, playing 88 minutes. And then who y'all got? Shamit?
We got Josh Hart. Are you talking about off the bench?
You got Shamit. You're right. Ain't nobody worried about Josh Hart.
See,
sometimes
come on, you know you mess with Josh Hart.
Hart was playing a game.
Hart in the playoffs is different.
Should we blow up this
team?
For
sure.
No, the team don't need to be blown up. It's just certain players are playing out of position. And they're playing too many minutes. And it's a lot of things going wrong with the Knicks, but they don't need to blow the whole thing up. They just got to make a couple moves. They should have abandoned this whole Villanova crap. Now, Bridges, I don't have a problem with Bridges. Bridges is not being able to play the way he's supposed to play because he's forced to play out of position due to injuries. They got him just running around out there. They was like, look, we switching you over here now. We switching him. He finna run the point. And it was like, dude, let the white boy start. Let him be the point guard. Let him go ahead and play his Indiana Hoosier and get his Bob Cousy on. Let him do that. To alleviate Josh Hart from bringing the ball up, please, so he can focus on defense. And look, this is why they got so many turnovers like this. That's exactly
that was crazy.
why it was
Josh Hart.
Right at midcourt. But Josh Hart is forced to get rebounds, play defense. That was Shamit's fault. That was Shamit. Because Payne, he's as hard as a 6'4" power forward.
Yeah.
But he
that man can get rebounds. He definitely can.
Yeah, so he knows how to get offensive rebounds, but now he's not in a position to get that because they playing him out of position. They keeping him at the top of the key. So now he can't be down there scrapping for offensive rebounds, which was his benefit. So now he's behind.
Yeah.
But
OG got to be
contending. They were contending early. They played hard. And I said, man, these Knicks.
I picked the Knicks in the first half. I had them in the first half in a bet. And I was just like, man, they was killing.
Gonna win that, but that surprised me. They were still in the game. But I was like, oh, they finna crack in the second half. I knew the Cavs was gonna run. It was gonna be over.
See, let me ask you something, because I lost my parlay to this. How the hell did the Wizards beat the Kings tonight?
Oh, you got to notice
the Wizards beat the King.
Yeah, he did. Those the trap games.
Shoot!
Out of all the games that was set up tonight, you knew one game was gonna be a trap. So you was like,
wow,
this game is gonna be a trap because all these games, you know how they gonna go. You know the Cavs finna whoop the Knicks. You know Detroit finna lose to OKC. Yeah. You know, like you already know those 2 games in the bag. So I'm like, look, I'm a Piston fan. I knew we wasn't winning tonight. We got
Nah, you're not winning against the Thunders.
The head coach out. We got
I ain't gonna lie, the Thunders
Wizards,
they've been killing the spreads.
Though you got Zach LaVine, Rosen, and Sabonis out there tonight. To the Wizards?
It's
the Wizards. The Wizards are in everybody's thing. That's the thing about the Wizards. They'll come in and surprise you. That's one team I could never bet right. I'd be like, man, they finna get blown out. Next you know, the Wizards be right in there. I'd be damn, you barely beat the Wizards. Then I bet on the Wizards, they get blown out by 30. I said, okay.
I stay away from the Wizards. I don't even touch that type of team.
But as soon as I saw the Kings and Wizards, I stood down.
Yep.
I said, nah, I'm leaving y'all alone.
Every time I watch DeMar, I keep thinking you're calling him the Frozen, because every time we get in the close moments,
I look at the Thunder though. They be always getting the spread. They be blowing. This year they've been blowing teams out left and right.
Because they get the calls. They run up and down the court. Dort is hitting the threes. On the fast breaks. They got everything going their way.
Yeah.
Until they play the Lakers.
Boston. It was a 3-point spread. They covered the spread.
I saw the commercial for the NBA playoffs today.
It was a commercial.
And then it says the NBA playoffs. It's not the same. I'm like, it's not the same. Uh-oh. Something. And they showing OKC, Cleveland. I'm like, if you finna do OKC, Cleveland, what you mean this is not the same? We finna see something different finally?
They're not putting Cleveland in the finals, bro, against OKC. That's not happening. Nobody's watching.
I still think the Boston Celtics are better than Cleveland.
They are. Honestly, they not.
He said, Whack Levine looked lost out in Sacktown. The Bulls should have got rid of him 3 years ago. I'm like, how can we sit here on the couch and we know what's up and they don't? Like, they should have been got rid of Zach Levine.
They was trying to trade him a minute ago.
For him to be on.
Nobody was trying to take that contract.
I don't know I don't know what they was thinking about. Like, why are they sticking around? It's like it's time for him to go.
Absolutely. And now he's there with DeRozan. The Frozen.
He's like, we had him down the floor in the last couple minutes. Right, if we had our team, we would have beat him, Allen.
Somebody said that would be a boring finals.
Yeah,
OKC versus the Cavs.
6 players, we would have beat OKC. I know that. I know we could beat OKC. That's the thing. We ain't got no problems in that. If we was to go up against them, they can't match us. Cleveland can't match the bad boy Pistons. They can't deal with us. We beat them with Cade Cunningham. We beat them with Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, you know what game was good? Did you see the Denver Nuggets and the Timberwolves last night?
Man, that game was criminal. I don't even want to talk about that different game. Hey, that game was criminal. They were trying to do everything they could
to get the Nuggets to win.
Yeah. To take the win from the damn Nuggets.
They was trying to give this man Joker 60 points. They was trying to, set it all up for them.
They were trying to get this win to Minnesota. That's what it was.
Oh, about. Minnesota?
Yeah. He wasn't fouled by Russ. Russ didn't foul that guy at all.
No, Russ did push he did push him, and then not push him, but he put his hand on his chest and then try to jump to the side and stuff like that.
No, when they called that foul, time had expired. The game was over. Then the ref called the foul.
I don't know, man. Jokers was getting a lot of calls though. They was giving him a whole bunch of calls.
They should have gave it all of them to him because they couldn't do a goddamn thing to stop him all night. But when
Julius Randle was getting cooked by him.
Games they lose.
Yeah, and then Rudy Gobert. I'm like, this man Rudy Gobert. He got fouled out. I think Julius Randle had 4 or 5 fouls. Then you had Ant that had 5 fouls and stuff like that. It was a lot of people that was in foul trouble on the Timberwolves and stuff. Yep.
So when Shea went to LeBron's school of offensive foul. Oh, they gonna let Shea get. Shea gonna go to the line. You'd think Shea got 5 NBA championships the way this is going.
Yep. Sure. I think OKC might get one. Probably not this year, but probably in the future for sure. Because they got a team that is definitely ready to go. But we just got to see how the league reacts to them and stuff, or how they play in the playoffs. Because the playoffs is a different monster. You could be champions in the regular season, but when that playoff comes, then there's a whole different story.
Yep.
If the Lakers don't play Denver, it's gonna be the Celtics versus Lakers. They're gonna do the same storyline again.
No, please, hell no! I do not want to see that. We already know the Celtics gonna win that.
They're gonna try to make LeBron skip past the Nuggets because Mike Malone.
Listen,
they don't fuck with LeBron, so they always.
LeBron gets.
Oh, they feel they ready for the Nuggets now, so they hope to run into them first round.
Yeah, they found their piece that they was missing was Bronny.
Yo, Cino.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, man? It's my first time on, man. It's Buddha Namaste, man. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Salute.
Real quick, I ain't gonna be on long. I've been watching Cino for years, and I'm asking you guys, since y'all think stuff is rigged, am I wrong that when Jordan retired, it seemed like the Bulls in the league, it took a while for them to get on, but ever since LeBron left, the Cavs, it's been like I don't know. It seemed like the Cavs been more successful early on than the Bulls prior to Jordan, if that makes sense.
Well, you saying prior to Michael Jordan, or do you mean like
post Michael Jordan? Excuse
me. When he first came in the NBA.
No, I said post. My fault. Like after he left. Jordan. Yeah, my bad. My fault. Yeah, I'm sipping that OE with the olives.
98.
No, you good.
Yeah. I was just wondering. Because I've been listening to you, man.
In 08.
I
appreciate it. But after Mike left in 08, they got a new deal. They left NBC. Dick Ebersol retired from president of the NBC because he was only there for the Bulls and Michael Jordan. He didn't want to be nowhere near the NBA after that. So he stepped down and retired right when Michael Jordan left in 1998. So he left NBC. He came there for Michael Jordan, left once they lost the contract to ABC. ABC took over, and then that's when it started to struggle because they tried to force everybody to the Lakers became their new thing. But Tim Duncan and the Spurs were starting to come up, and they won the championship first against the Knicks because it was a strike that whole season. Almost half the season was gone off the strike. They played. They went right into a contract dispute that year. So Mike would have came back in a short season if he wanted to come back and go for a 7th title. Like they didn't start the season until like November.
Okay.
Almost the first game was like Christmas. Like didn't they open it up on Christmas or something?
Hey man, I was young, man. I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, they opened up at like Christmas. So when that happened, it was a whole different thing trying to spin everybody back around. And they did good for the first couple of years. Kobe and them was winning, Shaq and Kobe, but it never got to the point where they wanted it to get to because of the fact of they didn't have a dance partner for Shaq and Kobe. AI was supposed to be that dance partner, and that's NBA Finals was epic for as long as it lasted, especially the game one. Game one is like one of the most popular games people watch. They replay that game over and over. Other than that, they don't show you no other game from that series. Only when AI hit the shot and
stepped over Tyronn Lue. Yeah, I got you.
He became a mega star. So the ratings was doing good at that time. After that, they couldn't find another dance partner. They put him in there with the New Jersey Nets. There was no competition in the East. So they needed to find some competition in the East. So that's when they created like, all right, we got to get something going here because the Pistons came out of nowhere and smoked them. Like they smoked everybody.
Out of nowhere?
Yes.
Nah, they had Ben Wallace. You know, they had a squad, man.
They had Ben Wallace in them, but they weren't. Nobody was looking at them. The Indiana Pacers was supposed to be the team that was going to come up and be the champions with Reggie, and they had Rick Carlisle. Now they had Larry Bird. Then Isaiah took over. Then Rick Carlisle took over. So when Rick came in there, they was on their way. So the Indiana Pacers was the team. They were in the playoffs, and it was looking like they was going to win, and then something always happened. It was the Larry Johnson 4-point shot that beat them with the Knicks. Then it was the Pistons, Tayshaun Prince getting the block. During the game, to seal the game, Reggie Miller, all he had to do was lay the ball up. It was almost goaltended, like off the glass, just by like an inch. Tayshaun Prince chased him down and got the block. And they end up beating Indiana that game and beating them in the series. And they went all the way to win the championship. So that was how key that series was. They never expected to beat anybody. They had no all-star on their team. They had no all-star on their team and won an NBA championship. Correct. Like they finally got because they had, I think Ben Wallace went to the Hall, if I'm not mistaken. Before they were the only team in NBA history to win with like no Hall of Famers on their team. They had no Hall of Famers on their team. It was like, how did this team win? But Rasheed Wallace, man, he was the missing piece. That's why when they keep talking this Carmelo situation, I'm like, dog, why are we talking about Melo? Because Melo is not. I'm like, we got Melo. We don't get Sheed in the middle of the season. Ain't no way we getting Sheed if we got. So we took Melo as a rookie. We don't get Sheed, and we don't get a championship without Sheed.
Oh wow!
So, y'all don't get Rasheed.
Wow.
Getting it.
What makes y'all think y'all don't get Rasheed? If y'all had Melo, let's say
why would we trade for him? If we got Melo already we get Sheed in the middle of the season because we're missing something. So if we got Melo's playing that position. So as a rookie position, we're not gonna get Sheed in the offseason. I mean,
but y'all would have longevity though.
Melo, y'all would have still got him because Melo's not a shot blocker. Melo can rebound, but Melo was more of a scorer. Rasheed was an all-around player.
Defense.
Oh, I know that.
Who did y'all give up?
Got him.
Who did y'all trade for Rasheed Wallace?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta look that up real quick.
Yeah, somebody look that up, please.
Oh yeah, Cino, we got 2 back-to-back games. My bad, not to switch the conversation, but it's the Hawks on Saturday, and then it's the Suns on Sunday, and then it's the hold on, it's the
Oh, we lost Mike James. That's it.
Mike James.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Pistons and Cavaliers. That's the back-to-back games.
Hey, y'all still here?
When they play, the Pistons play Sunday?
They traded and got Rasheed for Bob Sura, somebody named Zekleko Rebraka, and a first-round pick to the Hawks.
Yeah, we sent Lindsey Hunter and Chucky Atkins.
Oh, I don't know. I just read it just now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Lindsey Hunter and Chucky Atkins. Okay.
Then Chris Mills. It was a 3-team trade with Boston. And then we had Chris Mills go to Atlanta to complete the deal.
Yeah, they say from Atlanta Hawks. Okay, I see it. I see what you're talking about. Okay. But I don't know who Bob Sura is, but they gave up a first-round pick to the Hawks.
Bob Sura was, man, he was strong as
hell. Bob Sura was nice.
Yeah,
white ball.
Strong.
He played for Cleveland.
Man, that dude was so strong, dog. I remember he shoved one dude. I was like, Bob Sura was crazy. I was like, dude, that dude had crazy strength.
I noticed it coulda, shoulda, woulda, and I ain't mean to cut nobody off, but the way Melo was so tough and he got that dog in him. I'm sorry, man. I think they would have won a couple of them with Melo without Rasheed.
Melo's legacy is different. If he goes to Detroit.
Oh yeah. He gets more tutelage, more more leadership from Billups, Hamilton, Ben Wallace. Oh my God, it'd been a different Melo. He would have been
You
more
think of
beast mode.
Melo's career, he only been to the conference finals one time.
I just
That
want
was
to
with
say that,
Chauncey
bro.
Billups.
Don't you think
Damn.
Melo is the most wasted career of all time? Like overrated? Like he has
Nah.
bro.
I wouldn't say overrated.
Let's be for
Overrated.
real. Melo has top 3 best offensive game of all time, right?
I'll say,
For sure.
I'll say,
One
I
of the
mean,
I'll
best.
say
in
Dominique
the
Wilkins up
modern
there.
era, his abilities was there because he had fundamentals. He had a post game. He had everything. He had
everything.
Footwork.
Right. He had footwork. Back then he used to have that stutter step. Like he'll jab step you to take off. Like he had way more in the bag than LeBron. So LeBron,
Absolutely.
LeBron was just a rim runner.
Let's also say real quick. For a guy that talented to never even been to the chip, don't have no MVPs, don't have no first team all defense, don't have the accolades, none of the accolades for as talented as he is. His whole career is a bunch of meaningless games.
But he wasn't the chosen one, man. No disrespect. I rock with LBJ because Cino hate on him so much. You know, I apologize, but Melo wasn't the chosen one for that era. But Melo got the tools. He had everything.
Here's the thing with Melo. Melo made it to the Western Conference Finals and went up against Kobe. And they
wasn't getting past Kobe.
Yeah, they went up with Chauncey.
But you got to think the Western Conference is no joke.
Back in the day, nobody wanted to go over there.
Back in them days, it was no joke. You had to go to the Spurs.
Wanted to go to New York. The NBA didn't want Carmelo Anthony to go to New York.
Nope.
He forced the trade out to New York. And they ended up trading him to the Knicks, where he wanted to go, be close to home. And the NBA had washed his hands on him because he was supposed to be the rival to LeBron. That's how they brought them into the league. Melo was going to be the villain. LeBron is the hero. They came in together as rookies, and that's why when Denver would play Cleveland, it would be the big LeBron versus Melo, the two rookies. They're battling for rookie of the year. It wasn't no battle. Melo
won that.
Melo should have been rookie of the year.
Yeah, he was rookie of the month every month.
Yeah.
So because
he went to the Western Conference and still, I mean, no, it wasn't that year, but still,
he went to the playoffs his rookie year. LeBron
he went to the playoffs. Yep.
Exactly. So you saying Cino? So I apologize. You saying Cino since Melo didn't stick to the script, they you said they washed their hands with him. Like I hate to see it like that, but I believe you though.
Yep.
That's why they made Melo. They messed up the script. Carmelo Anthony because he left the Knicks and went
just like Kyrie Irving. You see what they do with Kyrie Irving?
OKC.
True.
And
yes, sir.
He couldn't get no calls. He went all of a sudden. He was averaging 25 points a game for the Knicks. He go to OKC. He's still averaging like 18. And he's on a big three and okay with Russ and Paul George. The NBA did not like that at all. So once they got put out by Dame, all the push went to Dame. Dame became famous after that series. Next thing you know, dropping dimes and everything else, he do to wave him off the court, waving bye-bye after he hit the shot. Dame became a superstar. And they washed their hands up once again with Carmelo, who was out after the 1 year. Then they didn't want to pay him. No, now don't nobody want him. He was like,
"Oh, you definitely skipped the part too."
Next year, Melo in Portland, he playing with Dame.
You forgot Carmelo Anthony and Phil Jackson, how he completely destroyed that team that was actually ready.
But see, the whole
what year they won 54? What's the year they won 54 games?
LeBron. The agenda is LeBron. He's too close to LeBron in stats. LeBron cannot be king if Melo is that close to him. So when Melo went to the Rockets, eventually they had him sit on the bench.
That's why you got the media. Oh, would you come off the bench? Would you come off the bench? Like what? Come off the bench?
25-point score. What you want?
Right.
Why would you want me coming off the bench? That was the NBA.
See, the NBA, they was trying to get him out of New York. They was like, oh, Melo needs to leave New York. Then as soon as he leave, then he went to the Thunder. Then, would you come off the bench? You're supposed to be a team player.
I think he
Right.
should have stayed. Just think about his number would never be retired by the Nuggets. It's going to be Jokic.
Yeah.
Just
He didn't
think
like the
about
head
that.
coach,
Number
George Cor.
15 would
He
never
didn't
be
like
retired.
he couldn't stand that head coach.
Yeah, it was the coach. Kenyon Martin said the same thing.
He never respected Carmelo
Oh
Anthony.
yeah, George
George
Karl.
Coro. Yeah, George Coro and him never got along, and a lot of those players didn't like George Coro either.
Yeah.
The same thing. It's the same thing with George Karl in Seattle. A lot of those players didn't like him. Like Gary
Nope.
Payton. Oh, those guys didn't like him either.
Yep.
I ain't know that one.
They
Yeah,
drafted Carmelo Anthony. He even
Melo
said,
and
I don't
LeBron
think you're
in
that good.
points. Melo was the closest thing to LeBron in points at that time.
Yeah, because Melo was a winner, man. And, high school, college,
Yeah, in college, won the national championship. So the
first
problem
year.
with Melo is they never wanted Melo to have that support
Nope.
because LeBron was in the East. So why you come back to the East for? Now we can't have you and LeBron. He's like
Had that rivalry.
right, and then why do you think they let LeBron take Carmelo players?
So his rookie of the
Yep. Shumpert, J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith, when they had a good year with the Knicks, they defense, they were
6 man of the year.
on ball guards, and they D'd up LeBron James, and LeBron's like, man, I need them.
Right.
Who did the
I need
Knicks?
them on my team.
Who did the Knicks play in the playoffs that year when they won 54 games? Who did they
Probably
play?
was
They went to the second.
It's the
They went to the
Pacers, right?
second round, right? They lost
the
to the Pacers
Pacers.
in the second round.
Yep.
Okay. How many games? Was it 6 games?
It was 6 games.
6 games.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking
So
about, bro.
Who was that? Mike Woodson? That's when he was the coach.
Yeah,
Yep.
Woodson.
yeah, it was Mike
Yeah.
Woodson.
And Woodson was
It
actually a
wasn't
good coach.
Antony.
And that was the best coach the Knicks had.
Yep.
Mike Woodson
Yep.
was the best coach they had because
Phil
he
Jackson.
understood the team he had.
They
So
made it live in
when
that
did
mofo.
when did D'Antoni come in? When did Mike D'Antoni come in?
Oh, that was way before.
Oh, that was that was way when he came in and
That was Vince.
that was
the
the
Lynn
David
Kennedy
Lee
year,
and
right?
Nate Robinson
right. That was
years.
Lance Sanity. Yeah.
Stoudemire was still there, I think.
When they had
Oh
Woodson,
yeah, Stoudemire was still there with D'Antoni. Yeah.
those
Then
guys
he
had
went
been
to the
playing
Lakers.
together. When they lost the guy that they had, David Lee, that was huge. David
Yep.
Lee was doing a lot with that team, and he knew how to play with those guys. Those guys have been playing together. They came up with a system. They got comfortable knowing what everybody was gonna do. So they was like, all right, we cool, we comfortable, everybody know what it is, and JR know how to play with Melo. So he was like, oh yeah. And once Shump got there, and him and Shump, they locked down, like, look, dog, it ain't a lot of shots for us. We got to go get ours. So me and you, we the guard dogs. Guard one, guard two. He's like, look, we gonna shut it down. Right here on the 3, when they come to this 3 line, they D'd up. Man up. Me and JR locking it down. So he was like, man, we locked Bron down in New York. And he was like, damn, boy, y'all like some Dobermans. He's like, man, my guys, man. He's like, I see Bron trying to fire up his guys. Like, come on, man, y'all can't let him do that. And at the end of the year, man, he was like, Bron traded for us. He's like, that wasn't a Cleveland trade. That was a Bron trade. Bron won, and he got us.
Yeah, because they traded David Lee to the Golden State Warriors or something like that, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's his name was Shump was injured when the trade happened.
I seen Shump play too at Georgia Tech. He played at Georgia Tech, I believe. I went to the Dean Dome. I seen him play when it was in what is it called, like the Tar Heels. Yeah, they played against
Shump
UNC
is nice.
Tar Heels. Yeah, he got mad hops. I remember that for sure.
Yeah, they were real athletic, but they were better defenders. But JR was before. JR used to dunk back then. So JR
Yeah, he used to do those 360 dunks.
Yeah, JR would do some crazy dunks and shoot threes. And
Take bad shots.
exactly.
Yeah, bad shots. He was a volume shooter. Like he would shoot you in games and
Bro, I
shoot you
used to hate
sometimes out of
J.R.
games.
Smith, dog. He was hot and cold, bro. Like JR,
Yeah.
I hate J.R. Smith. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, JR
He
would
was
shoot,
nice with the Knicks though.
but with the Knicks, because the Knicks wasn't gonna let him shoot a lot of shots. Like
Nope.
Melo, they knew how to get the ball to Melo.
See, Melo and JR knew how to play with each other. Pause.
Then you come in
So
and
did
you
he.
ruin the team, going in another direction, bringing in Phil Jackson, who want to bring in, because Phil wanted to coach the team, and he don't want to be down on the floor. So he want to bring in the guy that's going to sleep with everybody, girl.
Oh God, don't do it, Cito. Don't do it.
Fisher.
Derek Longstroke Fisher.
Yo, Cito don't give a motherfucker. He don't care, yo. Yo, Cito, you need security, my dude.
Fisher.
You need security.
Derek Longstroke Fisher get involved, and there it is.
Cito funnier. Yo, Cito, man, I apologize. You the demigod, but you funnier than Corey Holcomb, man. You need security, man. For real, but that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Corey
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Becky with the good hair.
Oh yeah,
Derek Fisher, aka the Mo.
He did that while he was with the Knicks.
And yo, you know you grimy if your wife is sick and you doing all the slimy stuff anyway. You know, no disrespect, and you know, allegedly,
he said,
I thought his wife was sick or something like that.
Didn't Derek Fisher leave the Knicks, fly all the way to LA to go see Matt Barnes' ex-wife? That was during the preseason.
You know it.
And made it back that Monday.
That's when he was coaching the Knicks.
Made it back that Monday.
He made it back that Monday.
But that's the slimy part because allegedly his wife was sick, man. That's why it's crazy, dog.
That's crazy.
But that's none of my business.
That's when the first time she was sick when he left. He had already like dipped out on her, but he ain't even told her he was leaving. She came home. He was already moved out.
Yo,
where's Derek Fisher from? I never even looked that up.
He from Slimeville. Now let me stop because people can hear me. This is my first time out here. Let me stop. But yeah, that dude is crazy.
He's from Oklahoma somewhere.
Are you from Oklahoma?
Now the wife he got, he got that wife like when he was dating her and everything. He got her with Marshall Falk in college.
Oh God!
Marshall Falk used to date when he was at San Diego State, so she had a baby with Marshall Falk before Marshall Falk even got in the league. So I'm gonna show you how this guy worked. He picked her up and started dating her. And he taking care of the kid. He taking care of Marshall Falk's son. You know, Derek like the daddy. He married to the mother. Then they meet Derek. Derek got this white girl. He got 4 kids. He got about 3-4 kids with this white girl. His new wife. He hanging out with Derek Fisher. Next thing you know, Derek Fisher got his white wife now.
That's what I'm saying. Damn.
That's
Derek Fisher, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Damn.
Mr. Slideball, man.
So now Derek is like, look, you had my baby mama and had a kid with her. Now I got your wife. So they split up and get a divorce. Marshall Falk like, what the hell is going on? I let you in my house.
That's why you're not supposed to let your girl around your guys, man.
Nope.
Nah, forget that.
But you got to know which ones.
You let them around the guys, you have them wear sweatpants. That's it.
Nah, man. It just Derek Fisher is pettywop. That's what it is. He pettywop.
So here's the thing that makes it even more funny. After he does that, and he got this woman, right? And he nailing this chick. Gilbert Arenas comes around. Silly Gilly. So Silly Gilly hanging out with Derek Fisher. Hey, so next thing you know, it's like, it's funny. She's hanging out with Gil, and she knows like, oh, he's stupid. So she went and started sneaking around, sleeping with Gil. Gil, I got Derek Fisher. I got him. So he's
damn.
Yo,
you know,
do Gil really talk like that in real life? He just
let him finish. Let him finish.
On TV. Unfortunately, yes. So now Gil knocked this chick up. She got another baby by him. She got about 4 babies with Marshall Falk. Now Gil had knocked her up, and Gil finna be a daddy. So now Gil that's how he split up his relationship and engagement with his wife. Because he didn't got this chick knocked up. She didn't play So Derek Fisher dodged the bullet.
If you're gonna take somebody, you don't knock up their chick. That's backwards.
That mean you ain't honestly. I ain't trying to cut nobody off. My fault, Cino. That mean I guess they're not used to having nothing, man. They just want everybody else's. I don't know or whatever.
That's how it is.
Yep.
You know, because people not satisfied. They don't like what you give them. They want what you have. So you know,
that's
And
a
it
good
got
statement.
worse because after that, Derek Fisher went ahead and he had he's like, okay, well, cool. Gil come in and get the girl. Gil thinks she's doing something. He got pregnant, everything. Derek like, all right, I'll fall back. So now he falls back on the situation. Gil up there laughing. The girl had a baby. And as soon as she had a baby, the baby ain't even 6 months. They break up. So now she got all this money coming to Gil. Gil got to pay the money.
Yep.
So now for 18 years plus, he's stuck paying for this kid.
Stupid.
And who comes back and take the girl from him? Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
Wow.
well, now,
Listen,
Fisher,
when I tell you that's a point guard right there, drawing up the play.
hey, but Gil can't get mad at Shaq then. If I know the whole full circle of this, you know, we don't have to keep talking about it. It's up to you, but because you are hilarious. But like, Gil shouldn't be mad at Shaq because that's karma. That's how I see it then.
Right. So when now all of a sudden, you know, he been around Matt Barnes, brought his brought Derek on there. They were teammates. He brought him around his wife. He knew the Gavons. He knew them all. Next thing you know, he turns around. They split up and get a divorce. Derek Fisher and the wife, Matt Barnes and his wife get a divorce. Gloria, they can't get along. So next thing you know, Derek has been around all the time. He hanging out with her. Now her and Derek hanging out. So it's like, oh, so this is what it's gonna be now? You and Derek getting down? Yep. Now he finds out that he was in the Grizzlies training camp. He was in Memphis. He had to drive back from their training camp all the way because I think he was on the Memphis Grizzlies at the time. I think he had to drive all the way back to Cali so he can get there to that party when he found out Derek was there. And man, he got there. He was talking to Gil the whole time, and Gil's on the phone with Derek. Derek over there with the woman. He was like, "Come on, we gonna ride over there." Gil ain't going, of course. He don't want no physical activity. He trying to talk him out of it. No, don't do that. Don't go over there. But if you do, throw in a kick for me.
Gil told guns. Gil told guns. He don't fight.
Derek Fisher. Both of them got hit by Derek Fisher. So man, Derek, and then I'm telling you, then he split up. What's his name? Tim Hardaway Jr. on the Knicks. This is why Tim Hardaway Jr. had to lead the Knicks.
Yeah,
he
Tim
was
Hardaway
balling
Jr.
out playing great. Then it all came
No,
crashing.
I remember that video.
Yeah.
Hold up. Derek Fisher would fuck with Tim Hardaway Jr. wife or something?
Yeah, his fiance.
Oh my God. Never I give up. Get slime bucket, yo. There, slime bill.
His player. He's a
That's
head
another
coach,
generation.
smashing the player's fiance. That's crazy.
I'm done, man. I'm done. That's another generation, man. That's Generation Z.
And your coach is out there power driving your.
That's why Derek Fisher can't get another coaching job. He can't even coach the WNBA.
He was in the WNBA.
Yeah, he was in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
He's probably smashing a player.
Wait, hold on. He smashed any chicks over there. See
man, who knows? I was like,
he was in heaven.
Hey, man, I got my own demons and stuff I gotta work on. But
I gotta get you
I
your own private workout.
I ain't know
we gotta work on your shooting. We gotta work on your shooting. We need a private workout.
Yeah,
he's gonna be working on a post move.
I think this
sports
bar is restricting you. You probably need to take that off right now.
Right. We need to focus on your post moves. I'll show you how to post up.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Yo, that's crazy.
I'm gonna play defense in the post, and you post me up. That's basically what Derek Fisher gonna be doing.
You gotta play through the distraction.
Hey, Cino, hey, you guys. I know y'all gonna end it whenever y'all want to end this. I want to keep it going. I swear to God, but like, you gotta have some type of self-control, man. I know we're not talking about basketball, but this shit is hilarious. You still gotta have some type of self-control, man. This shit is, it's still full circle, man. I see how things go now and karma with other people, but you gotta have some self-control, man. Like, damn. But anyway, that's all I was saying. Like, that's
Hey,
crazy.
Cino.
Yep, Derek.
All right, back to.
I knew about Derek since his rookie year.
God damn.
That's in the 90s.
He's probably the worst Knicks coach ever. The worst Knicks coach in their history.
Yeah, because
We
he
have some
wasn't
pretty
really
bad
coaching. His
coaches.
job was to do whatever
Phil Jackson wanted. Yep.
Oh, he was the puppet.
What they did was bring in the triangle offense, and that's
Trying to install it.
So that's what ruined the Knicks right there, and they lost immediately after that, bringing in that triangle.
Oh, it was downhill after that. Phil Jackson had us in a 5-year drought.
Phil was like, I don't even want you on the team. I wish I could trade you, but I can't because you won't run my offense right. He was like, then let me go.
Man, who was he talking to?
He was telling Melo that.
Oh yeah, Melo. Yeah, he's been trying to get rid of Melo.
He couldn't run the triangle.
He couldn't run it because he knew you move Melo, and Melo didn't say he wanted to go. You gonna have problems.
Yeah, he had a no trade. He had a no trade.
He's still trying to run the triangle in like 2014, 2015. He's still trying to run the triangle.
He had no trade clause on his contract, so they couldn't trade him until he wanted to. So that was the problem. Because Phil Jackson was trying to get rid of him. He was bringing all these European players. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? We had so many white players at one time.
I mean, you gotta understand. That's what he did with the Bulls.
He did draft Porzingis. That's the only good draft pick he had was Porzingis.
But that's what he did with the Bulls. He had Luke Longley, Tony Kukoc, a lot of I don't know.
Ron Baker. We had Ron Baker. We had freaking Frank Ntilikina. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
that sound about right. Hey, Cino, man. Before I get out of here, I know you answer this all the time. I apologize, guys. Why? You know, it's always black on black love with me, man. Why you don't like LeBron, man? That's the only reason why I support LeBron the most because you be going in.
You listen, you've been watching LeBron for a long. I mean, you've been watching Cino for a long time.
No,
you know,
I know Cino. I know. You like, boy, I can tell you for like 24 hours why I don't like LeBron.
Bad. Go ahead, Cino. You guys.
You got 17 hours. We can start from the top.
I know, man. I know. But look, respectfully.
He's a liar. He's a narcissist.
Yeah, he's a liar.
Doing basketball. I mean, we can start.
No, I know, Cino. I know. I was joking, but I'm serious, man. It's like I respect your commentary. Like I found you years and years, like probably like 10 plus years ago, man. And it's like I just don't get it because I'm like, you know how it is in this country where we live in.
Get it.
And it's like, no, I'm just saying, I'm speaking from that black on black love standpoint, like this country we live in. And then you got, I know it's funny. I'm a little older. I was born in '86. I'm a little older, but it's just like you got a brother that actually made it through the system, and it's like we know we in a corrupt system, and it's corrupt in the sports as well, and he's still thriving through it. Just why not just give him his cigars, like Suge Knight said. LOL, like give him his cigars and just like call it a day. And because if it benefited him, it benefited Jordan, it benefited Magic, it benefited Larry, it benefited your favorite guy Zeke, which is my favorite player, Isaiah Thomas, is hands down. And not because of you, I just him and Walt Frazier, Walt could fastest hands in the East. When I played back in the day, that's what I used to watch and stuff. So. I'm just talking about from that standpoint, not trying to like be a Debbie Downer, but like what's wrong with LeBron? Like that's all I'm saying. Like he's still an ox. Cause Tom, look, before you go in, don't forget Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Rodgers, they went overseas to Germany, they got their fix, got their illegal drugs to help them keep playing, or what do you call it? The HGH. Niggas go to Germany. So you got to admit that Tom Brady went to Germany. You got to admit that Peyton Manning went to Germany. Like, come on, man. So these guys, Mark McGuire, all of them, they have so much pressure to keep this game afloat. You got to give them credit.
Okay.
My fault, man. My fault. I ain't talked to Cino in 10 years.
But let's unpack this real quick.
Thank you.
What has he done for the game?
You asking me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, he didn't ask to be the chosen one. You know, I still got the magazine. I got the magazine right now. They gave him that name.
Right.
In 2000, they gave it to him.
He called himself that.
No, that's not true. Whoever said that, that's not true. I got the magazine.
No, man. He got it tattooed on himself, man. He called himself that, man.
But I hear you.
On his back once they gave it to him.
Thank you.
They gave it to him. When somebody give you something, you didn't earn it. They gave it to you.
Okay, but he was winning in high school though, and before that,
he lost the championship to a team called Roger Bacon. That sound like Kevin Franklin's crackhead younger brother that kept getting in trouble.
But he still, I got you. Okay, I give you that, but he still, I give you that, sir. But he still won some. He still won some in high school though.
He still won something in high school. Yeah, he had 3 national championships playing on a team he's not supposed to be on because he's not even from that district.
Don't do that.
They moved him in the house of
LeJew James
so that they could transfer LeBron James to St. Mary, St. Joseph, because they were a good team already.
Yes, sir. I got you. But they still do that right now. 2017, 2014. You got a high school coach in North Carolina I was reading. He had players living in the house.
What did he do for the game?
What did he do for
lost. The game? Right now, everybody say the NBA is the worst it's ever been. Who's at the head of the game?
What did he do for the
right?
game?
Who said that though, Cino?
Using him as the face.
Who said that?
Slow the game down. The game started to rise until Steph Curry came around and then went on an uptick. And once they start going to ruin Steph to promote LeBron again, then the league goes back down. This is what happens with this guy. He has never lived up to basically the hype that they made him.
Wow.
What finals moment do you remember from him?
The block.
He has none.
The block.
The chase down block that happened in Cleveland.
But Kyrie Irving is the one that won the game-winning shot
in Miami, and you can't recall a moment from him in an NBA Finals in Miami. You remember Ray Allen hitting a shot.
I got you, Cino, but Miami ain't win nothing since 06. Oh, whatever that was, 05.
Yeah, at least they won.
They won before he got there.
They won.
I know, but that was like 7 years later. 7 years later, though.
They were all. Wade was already the champion. He led them.
This guy's trolling you, Cino.
Oh no, I'm not trolling him. I've been around Cino since like 2014.
He's trolling, man.
I call Cino demigod. Cino know who I am.
He's just a LeBron fan. He's a LeBron fan.
Nah, I'm a realist. I just told you.
Closeted LeBron fan.
Nah, I'm a realist. I've been calling Cino. I've been calling Cino and Mr. Brown, Mr. Kwame Brown. I've been calling them demigods. I've been saying that for years. Cino know he may know about me. I haven't donated like that. I got a lot of kids, but I haven't donated a lot. But Cino know my name.
But I'm gonna break it down for you. And a lot of people use this this horrible terminology of blending in Black culture and what we went through in a movement and attaching it to LeBron. That is the worst thing you can ever do because he is
But Cino, LeBron has a school though.
And a false prophet. You later.
Don't do that. Say that again, young man.
But Cino, he has a school though, man.
When she takes pictures and put pictures up on the wall of himself. Narcissistic person. He has nothing to do with the city. The city is dying from being all the Black folks are getting moved out of his hometown, evicted. The highest eviction rate in the whole state of Ohio is Akron, his city, where he grew up. The people at not Mav Carter, not what's that little short dude that he got? Rich Paul,
Rich Paul.
LeBron.
He don't need no college.
None of them have even tweeted it to bring the awareness to the situation. Why? Because it's black.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. See, that's happening everywhere. It's happening in Harlem. With
talk about it. Remember, Trey? What's Tamir Rice from out there in Ohio, right by where he at?
During the pandemic.
What did he say? I need more information. The whole video.
Did he get the information yet?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you still ain't said nothing, Brian.
It's been 5 years or so.
Yeah. But why do you have a white consultant on your social issues named Adam Medelson?
Look like Freddie Cougar. You ask me.
He the one that's telling you, and he gets caught on tape with Rachel Nichols talking about he exhausted from Black Lives Matter. What has LeBron done for?
He's still around, by the way.
Nothing. He's done absolutely
nothing
except for use them for social justice. He was the one not fighting for social justice. The whole NBA and all the other players was.
But they asked him in 2016 or so to start
they were in the
doing
bubble. They arguing with LeBron. The young black players that's just coming in the league who are looking up to LeBron. He fighting for the company. I think we should stay and play. I think we should play. And they was like, dude. You see what the police just did, man? We not finna do that. The Bucks is like, man, F that. We ain't playing. I don't care what LeBron.
Right.
So then LeBron get mad. Well, the Bucks should have talked to us. Then we could all just did it together. Well, y'all ain't gonna play anyway because we ain't playing. So they gonna cancel all the games. And they did for the whole day. Then LeBron want to take the lead and go wear the shirt and take a knee. I will take a knee. I'm gonna wear my shirt. Didn't do nothing. Because that's exactly what he does. See, Michael Jordan don't even pretend.
He don't pretend. He don't care.
None of this shit.
He don't give a damn.
Right, Mike.
He don't give a damn. I'd rather you don't give a damn.
Political.
Right. Don't just act.
Give a damn than pretend like you do. And that's what LeBron does every time. Pretend. Be like, oh, he sent black girls to college. He had this scholarship. He sent 6 black girls to school. I'm like, that tax write-off thing he did because the tax man was on his ass. So he wanted to like get some PR work, man. I'm like, man, everybody know LeBron's a phony. Every time
I don't know.
Losing in the NBA,
if he's supposed to be the GOAT,
they spray painted the N-word on my house. They spray painted the N-word on my house. Everybody's like, where? Oh, I hired somebody to clean it up this morning before anybody could come see that. Well, okay, you got security footage, right? Turn that over to the cops so they can see who it is. Oh, yeah, the police got it. They're working on it right now. Police is like,
they're investigating it.
Right, they never called. I was like, oh, PR, because he was getting embarrassed because they was going to lose to KD in the finals. Then the next year they get swept. And what did he do? Oh, I broke my hand in game 1.
I broke my hand.
You never had a cash. You never grimaced. You never
had a cash.
fake magic. The fake magic and Kareem, LeBron and AD.
The most fraudulent individual I have ever seen in professional sports. I've never seen nothing like him. Every year, I think he can't get any worse. He proves me right. He continuously does it.
Can I tell you the very first time I lost respect for LeBron James?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh, when was that day?
I lost respect for LeBron James. First of all, you gotta excuse me. This is my first time being up here. My name is
Salute.
When you lose respect for that bum.
Man, I lost respect for LeBron James. The year was 2013.
Okay.
He's sitting on the couch.
Oh, you heard my video.
2 rings. He say, I got 2 rings. He say, shit stinks, don't it? I'm like, what?
Oh, so yeah, now you were talking
I felt
about
some
when I
type of
lost
way after that. I'm
LeBron.
like, you arrogant bastard.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, buddy, boy, you have really bumped
No.
your head.
You know when I lost respect for LeBron?
So many breaks.
Yo.
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know when I lost respect for LeBron? When
That's a great conversation, by the way, man.
In 2011, after he scored 8 points in the finals, he went on the podium and said, "Oh, all the poor people, I'm better than you." I lost respect for him after that.
Yep.
Well, he's like
You
they
go
gotta
back to your you
they
go
gotta
back to your sorry ass lives.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know. I think
Yeah,
that was
y'all.
stemming from
I
We
something
gotta
lost
else.
respect
wake
to
up
him after
tomorrow
that.
morning and go back to the
That
grind.
comment was stemming from something else. But I respect all y'all opinion. I just wanted to know honestly. It's no, I'm a LeBron. I'm trolling. I'm not trolling. I didn't get it at first. I didn't understand it. So, opened my eyes to some things. Whatever. I hear him. I'm listening. I hear you guys. I'm listening. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm still kind of like,
Worst choke job ever. 8 points in the NBA Finals. This dude supposed to be the GOAT. Like, come on, man.
The greatest player. They. What really got me was they was trying to call this man the greatest player the greatest player on the planet. I'm like, what? I'm like, this man can't even shoot.
Before
This man didn't have no footwork. I'm like,
before he
this
even won
man
any
was
championships.
right. This man runs from Cleveland and then goes to join up with Dwayne Wade. I was
well, you
like, that
can't you
was
can't run for
weak.
something
No.
if you was there for like almost 8 years.
Did y'all see the Pat McAfee interview? He dissed his Cleveland teammates. He said, I made him feel better than he was.
mm-hmm.
You go
Yeah,
look
he
at
was
their
really showing
'07
himself.
team.
That was
You look at their
I was shocked.
you
He
look
was
at
really showing his true
yeah.
colors.
If I was LeBron's teammate on that team, I would be pissed.
Yeah, he was showing his true colors. I was like,
And he
wow,
was
I didn't expect him to do that.
and he played terrible in the NBA Finals too. San Antonio always knew how to defend LeBron.
Oh, San Antonio was running circles around LeBron. He was not ready for them
Uh,
at all.
Bruce Bowen, Bruce Bowen locked him up in that series. All that
Yep.
super athleticism, he shut his ass down.
Don't forget
Bruce
JJ
Bowen's a
Barrero. Oh,
dog on
JJ
defense, though.
Barrero had him on lock too. He thought because JJ Barrero was like small and everything, he was cooking him.
That was Dallas. That was Dallas.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was the Dallas.
2011.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah,
reading what you
yeah.
said on the
I'm
bottom.
talking about. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about '07 when he was
Yep.
talking about his teammates on that Cleveland team. He's talking
Oh,
about, well, AI got to the finals with less.
yeah,
Like,
he
come
Hey,
did go
on,
to the
hey,
man.
finals with
hey,
less. And
hey,
guess what? Made
Jason
all due
Kidd,
NBA.
respect, all due
Jason
respect,
Kidd got to the finals with less.
all due respect. I just read what the guy Cardinal just said. Y'all gotta remember, don't take stuff out of context when he said that they gotta go back to their poor lives. He was just responding to what they was asking him, how you feel about people rooting for you to lose. And he didn't say everybody. He was just talking about those particular
Man, don't
people.
make excuses for that bum, man.
No, I'm not, but
Come
I'm
on,
just
man.
saying we can't take it out of context,
Come
though,
on,
y'all.
man.
We can't take it out of context, though. He was asked the
Nah, man.
question. He was asked the question. You gotta go back
Nah,
and look at
I'm
it.
not with that, man. I'm not with
I
that,
feel you,
dog.
God. I feel you, God. But he was still asked the
Nah,
question.
man.
You
F that
can't.
dude, man.
Oh
Come
God,
on, man.
Cino. Hey, Cino,
Come
your
on,
words are
man.
powerful,
No
man. I swear to
excuses,
God.
man.
I swear,
Well,
Cino words are
like, come
powerful.
on, man.
I'm gonna
You
tell you,
gonna
it's
dish
just
your teammates, man?
With LeBron, it's always about failure. With him, it's always
Kobe would never do that, man.
he
Kobe would never
never
sit up there.
he never
He gonna
sat
say,
there
I should have
and
been
made
better.
excuses for failure. That's the thing. When LeBron came around, we had to start making it cool for him to fail. Like, yeah, failure is cool.
No,
Like
you can't
LeBron,
say that. How many championships Jerry West lost? Jerry West
exactly
lost mad championships. You talking about
right.
failure?
And he was criticized for it.
He
But
was
I'm just saying,
criticized
we
and he
talking
was
about
pissed
people
about it.
losing.
He was more critical on himself.
Yeah,
I
he was
understand.
critical.
I
Listen,
got you.
hey,
But he
hey, hey
lost a lot.
Carcino,
Shoot, he
He
was
lost a lot
you
of
know what?
championships.
Yeah, but look, he
Carcino,
was losing it too. He was in the finals losing to teams that they weren't even supposed to beat. Like they were losing to the Celtics, and it was driving
Yep,
him
Celtics
crazy.
is built.
Yeah, they was a whip all
oh,
the way through.
Kobe would never did that. It'd be like, oh, what about your teammates? You lost in the finals. Oh, well, I played like shit. It was all on finals we lost. It was all on me. That's what
Yeah,
Kobe would
that's a
have
true.
did.
That's a leader.
He wouldn't
And
put his teammates under the bus like
and
that.
just think about the time he got to his first NBA championship, right? And they got swept by the Spurs. Do you realize they were like, man, they shouldn't even been there. They made it there, but at least they got there. I was like, do you realize that they could have won that series if LeBron would have did his part? but he didn't
Yep.
step up in that series. And the reason that he didn't step up in that series when he got there with Cleveland in his first go-round is because he got beat by a 20-year-old player from Turkey named Tony Parker. Tony Parker was MVP. LeBron was guarding Tony Parker. And he ain't know nothing about him. And Tony Parker was blowing by him,
busting him up,
jump hook shots. He was destroying LeBron
skilled
as a
from the beginning.
2-year player. You let him destroy you. So
It's still a team. It's still a team effort.
Yeah, a team effort. Where was his effort? You're right. It is a team effort.
I mean, he got him there. So, that was like 06. He got him there.
Yeah, you got him there, but you got to perform, dog.
You got to perform, man.
You good enough to get
You can't put your teammates under the bus, dog. Look at Kobe. Kobe lost in 08. What did he do? He didn't go pushing blame on his teammates. He said, "Oh, I gotta be better.
You gotta get healthy."
He went back the next year. He won the championship the next year in 09.
And he had a whole bunch of injuries and never made that excuse. Never made that excuse.
Yeah,
I gotta play better.
Said, "Oh, my teammates was trash. Oh,
and those
I
two
made the teammates better than they really was."
And those two championships that he did get, he was injured. He was like, his body was messed up.
I mean, to be fair, y'all, everybody be injured though. They just don't talk about it. But I got y'all though. I understand. I understand what you're saying about Kobe. I get it.
I'm just saying, like,
now that I think about it, LeBron James is bogus as hell. Because speaking of Kobe Bryant, in 2000, what was that? 2009, the same team that he lost to, Kobe beat in the finals. Let that sink in.
Yep.
Exactly. Gentleman sweep.
But listen, if he would have seen him in the finals, he would have lost anyway. So
yeah,
I would have.
They would have got swept. Cleveland would have got swept.
We don't know that.
He would have got swept. Lakers.
Well, I don't know about being swept, but he would have definitely lost.
They probably would have won like 2 games.
Phil Jackson with a game plan against LeBron. He would have put the right defense on him. Their coaching staff. Lakers had a great coaching staff. I mean, he got some of the guys from Chicago with him to the Lakers. That was a great coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna go against. He sound like my man from New York, New Jersey over here. So I ain't gonna go against him. He got his history down pat. I can't remember. I don't know. Hey, pause, man. I'm originally from Jersey. Hey, where you from, man? You from
beat
Jersey?
Dwight Howard. Like, come on, man. Like, you couldn't beat Dwight Howard. Like, come on, man.
No, Dwight Howard was balling around that time, though.
He couldn't beat Hedo Turkoglu.
Hedo Turkoglu, Rashard Lewis. Oh, come on.
Rashard Lewis was cooking.
I'm a Sixers fan. And we played them in the first round that year. Took them to 6 games.
Hey, Sixers fan, where you from? You from New York, man?
No, I'm from Philly.
Okay, cool. All right. I know it was somewhere top.
Andre Iguodala, we beat them in the same amount of. We lost to them in the same amount of games as LeBron. Just put that in perspective. We lost to them in the same amount of games. We played them in the first round. Andre Iguodala and them boys and Lou Williams. Because I remember we played them in the first round that year. The year that Orlando went to the finals.
No, man.
One of them wins. Iguodala hit a game-winning shot over Turkoglu. He crossed him over and hit a game-winning shot. One of those games. I think we actually led in that series too. We led 2-1.
So basically, chat. Long story long, LeBron would never get his cigars. That's what I'm hearing right now.
The cigars.
He don't deserve no cigar.
I mean,
okay, that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. I'm done then. I'm done about that. That's all I want to know.
Imagine if Curry get a 5th ring before LeBron.
Ooh, God.
Kobe would have saw blood and he would have took.
I was just discussing this with my daughter earlier. I said Steph Curry might get his 5th ring before LeBron. That would be crazy. If LeBron been in the league longer.
It happens, man. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of players that are great, they don't have rings, but don't mean they don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So, I don't know. What y'all think about Dwight Howard? He should be top 75. I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he should have been at top 75 over
Say less. That's
there's
all I
your
want to hear.
Anthony
I
Davis.
mean,
Anthony
if
Street Clothes Davis.
right, if he
The
stopped
fake
sleeping with
fake Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
What'd you say, Cito?
if he stopped, sexually harassing people in the showers, then he
But
would.
he be with Kitty, man.
I forgot Cino no shit. Damn, he messed my head
Cino,
up, man.
he be with
I
Kitty
rock
and
with
stuff,
Cino.
man.
He's funny, man.
Oh, Cino is hilarious, man. Damn.
Michael Petras.
And
He changed, Cino. He changed.
Yeah, he ain't changed nothing.
That's why he's not in the league, Cino.
What you
And
think?
I'm asking, hey, you the demigod. You the demigod. I'm asking you. I don't know shit. I don't know shit like you know.
Well, he got put in the Orlando Magic Hall of Fame. Dwight Howard.
LeBron was taking a shower. He jumped in there and popped him on the back. On the butt with the towel.
Damn.
Hey,
Yo,
you see how LeBron be dancing?
Yeah.
Did y'all see Charles Barkley?
I seen that one crack
trolling
video.
Shaq? Did y'all see Charles Barkley trolling Shaq on Inside the NBA? He told Shaq, "You the second greatest center in Orlando Magic history."
Yep.
He
I
said,
seen
"You
that.
like the third best center in the Laker history." Shaq ain't like. As soon as he said Dwight Howard, Shaq was pissed. He's like second greatest center in Orlando history. Oh, well, I got 4 rings. I got more rings combined than Dwight and both of y'all. That's all Shaq could come back with. I got 4 rings.
So Cino, real quick. They not comfortable with Dwight. My fault, y'all. They not comfortable with Dwight, but they was comfortable with the Collins twins. Twins or what's that guy name?
Well, they were open.
Jason
They
Collins.
was open.
Dwight he was one of them playful games. Like
The gay games.
Quiet, right? They were quiet games. They were conservative.
Oh, so he was flamboyant. He was flamboyant.
As Turk said, the gay games.
Right. He going around grabbing everybody's junk. Let's play a game. Let's grab each other's junk.
Yeah, see, he was doing all that in the locker room.
Where has that been?
Shaq was doing too much in the locker room too, but he wasn't doing the gay games though. Allegedly.
No.
Yeah, allegedly. That's crazy.
Shaq was doing too much hazy.
We got born in the 76ers like the paint his nails. Jeremy Kane.
Oh yeah,
He
y'all
could
got
shoot
a
the lights out, though.
Skittles player. Yep.
I ain't know about that.
Yeah, he's a shooter.
Y'all open I apologize for interrupting. Y'all open my eyes to LeBron, but I just don't get it, man. It's still black on black love.
Oh,
man.
it's Dwight Howard.
Nah, he's just a LeBron fan.
Nah, I'm just.
I don't blame him, man. Just say, I'm a LeBron fan. I don't like you talking about LeBron.
No, man.
Nah, it's not that, man. It's all good, though.
Mike's still the GOAT, man.
Hey, yo, Cito, you stupid. I see the video.
Oh, wow.
That's supposed to be Dwight?
Nah.
Yeah, that's
Dwight Howard.
Hey, yo, dog. Does this shirt make me look gay? No. Man.
Yo, this is like epic right now. I'm part of this shit right now. It's epic.
No.
It's hilarious. Oh, Cino. Yo, you crazy. Hey, Cino, I'll give you cigars right now, too. Everybody else is on the chat. I'll give you cigars. Yo, but I don't know, man. I became a more LeBron supporter because the Cino was just going in so much, but now I know why. But whoever said the thing about the poor people or whatever line, that was taken out of context because he was asked the question, how you feel about people hating on you, hating, wishing you to lose all the time and this and that. And that's when he said that comment. So I feel him, though. Because he had other people say shit like that. Tom Brady said arrogant shit before. I mean, I hear it all the time. It's all good.
Well, dude's just a garbage ass player.
Oh God! Cino, come on, man.
Yo,
you just heard one of the what's his name, Jared something. He said I try to do the LeBron dunk. I mean, they grew up watching this guy. Luka said LeBron, my favorite player, was my favorite. I watched LeBron growing up. We talking about Luka.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
You see,
Luka's
you,
like
you
25.
see Dylan Brooks lock him up.
LeBron didn't play
You see-
20 years. So when he was 5, LeBron James was getting drafted in the league. So yeah, in his country, I'm quite sure he grew up watching LeBron.
I gotta look at the age because LeBron came in at 18, but Luka said I fuck with basketball. I started watching because of LeBron. That's big, and look who's big now in the NBA.
Well, that's because he's been around 22 years. He didn't play.
I understand, but that's how influential it is. He was to the game. We got Luka in there.
No, he's not influential, dog.
To Luka, he was. To Luka and other players. You just heard Jared, whatever. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. For the Cavs, just now, he was like, "Yo, I try to do the LeBron." Yeah, okay, thank you.
Stats is more influential than LeBron. Steph Curry. All the kids look up to Steph Curry.
Nah, man. Look, you want me to be real? Cino gonna roll his eyes, but it was a nigga named James Curry that was from North Carolina. He had the most points in North Carolina high school basketball history until your boy with the fro in Chicago. He took it over. He played with the Tar Heels, but James Curry, we played against him in person. He used to shoot threes at the half court line and turn around. Steph Curry was at those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to watch that motherfucker, if you want to be real. That was the nigga. He had some like legal issues. He made it to the league, but James Curry, that was the nigga. And I don't know if anybody know who that is, but he was doing it in the high school what Curry doing right now. And Curry was at those games. And I'm being real. That's breaking news. I'm just being, whether y'all care or not, influential.
I saw the thing they did when they brought that up. I saw the video somebody did, and they brought his name up and said,
yeah, James Curry was the shit. Now I remember I was front row. He used to shoot that shit and turn around and walk away, and the shit go, and then he do it again every time.
But when we say this guy's a garbage basketball player, we're basing it off of him and his skills.
Yes, sir.
Playing basketball.
Yes, sir.
So it's not about what this guy said. He's a fan. I watched him growing up. Everybody watched him growing up. Basically, anybody in the 22 years of watching basketball, they've grown up on LeBron because he's played 22 years. So they marketed him. It's like somebody marketing you when they putting promotion into Chuli's gum. Chuli's gum is on all the commercials. It don't mean Chuli's gums is the best gum, but you see it all the time, so you're familiar with it because they market it to you every day. They market LeBron. They spend about $30 to $40 million plus marketing the Lakers and LeBron. Mostly LeBron. Nobody else gets this type of marketing. Like no other team. Now, imagine if they did that to the teams that are the best teams in basketball. The Lakers are not the best team. They're fighting for like fifth spot. And it's the highest.
I think fourth to third, but yeah.
Yeah, fourth, fifth, and third. Right. They're in fourth right now. This is the highest seed they've been in like probably 8 years. In like the sixth. Well, I think in 2020, before the pandemic, they was near the top. They were like 1 or 2. But at that point, they have never ever been anywhere near this with LeBron. He's been injured almost every year. His play is remedial at best. He has no footwork. They have to just not call traveling on him because that's the only way they can get by. They let him push off. They let him offensive foul. He has no
take hand checking out in 2004.
None. So it's like rooting for a guy like this. It's like it's an insult to the game because that's why the other players that you get mad at, like old school players, just hate the new school players. No, they just hate LeBron because they really can't say it. They just don't want to be outlawed because they know he's garbage. They've played real basketball before. So if you play real basketball and you see him, you go, this dude's basic as hell. That's why Dennis Rodman, so that's why he was like, yeah, Dennis Rodman said he could guard me and shut me down. Because he's telling the truth. He'd have shut you down. One, you're not stronger than Dennis Rodman. 2, you can't outwork him. His energy level is way on 10. He couldn't deal with Dennis. Dennis would have frustrated him in one quarter. He'd been ready to quit.
Come on, Cino. The Dennis Rodman in Detroit versus the LeBron. Come on, man. I don't know.
Detroit would have definitely shut down LeBron.
Not the Dennis Rodman in the Spurs. Man. Not the Dennis Rodman in San Antonio, but LeBron could have played in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s.
No, he could not. He could not play in the 70s, man.
I don't know, man.
Hondo, John Havlicek will lock him up, man. Are you crazy? That Boston team.
You got
Dave Cowens, JoJo White. Come on, man.
LeBron cry now. If you cry in the league now, how the hell you gonna play in the 70s and 80s?
See, no, that's not fair, man. He only been crying the last like 4 or 5 years, but when Jason Tatum blatantly hit him in the arm, when you got players blatantly doing fouls and they're not calling it, they telling LeBron they want you to retire. It's not the NFL. You're not going to get the Tom Brady treatment. We're not going to give you the red carpet. I mean, it's been clear as day the last 5 years they've been wanting him to just retire by not giving him blatant calls like the Jason Tatum. And there's been other calls, other plays similar to the Jason Tatum when you just see the foul.
If they wanted LeBron gone, all they have to do is call the fouls on LeBron because everything he do is a foul.
Oh, God. I can't do nothing but respect what you're saying, man. I can't do nothing but respect it.
If you look at it,
Lord.
how do you get by people? Do you think LeBron got enough speed to cross over a 19, 20-year-old guy and get by him? No. He extends his arm and shoves them out of the way, which is an offensive foul. You can't even do that in the 70s. You can't even think about doing that in the 70s.
Dr. J was doing it in the ABA, man. Let's stop it,
Doc
man.
was not shoving people off in the ABA.
Doc was a beast. Doc was beast in the ABA. He was doing whatever he wanted.
Doc would dunk LeBron's head through the rim. Are you crazy?
No, I'm talking about how he get the power, how he get to the rim. Doc was doing the same power shit as LeBron been doing since 2003.
No, LeBron can't palm a ball like Doc.
Bron is out here.
Ain't got no dribble.
Bron is out here taking 3, 4, 5 steps to the basket, and they letting it go. So I'm just like, what he's playing is not even considered basketball. He can't even play off the ball. All he do, him playing off the ball is him going in the corner and standing around. That's it.
I got one more question. I just realized what time.
Like Denver.
My fault, Cino. I realized it's almost 3 in the morning. But I want to know, because you said it's my fault, Cino. It's been 10 plus years. I ain't never talked to you. Where did this magnet ball shit come from? Because when did it start? Because you got the Barry, what's his name? Barry back in the day. He was shooting his ass off, shooting them damn free throws underhanded. They made every shot damn near. When I used to watch the 60s and the 50s, I swear that shit just always just went in. Huh?
Those are called highlights.
No, I watched the games like when there used to be NBA classics on NBA.
Right.
What was it? ESPN
Classic.
What was it?
It's every shot, man. The magnet ball comes in from you're aware that the NBA changed their basketball 3 years ago.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, they changed to Wilson. Wilson is now the owners of they have the license in the NBA. After all these years of being with Spalding for like 40, 50 years, the NBA now has this action ball from Wilson. Wilson is known for putting electronics into basketballs and footballs and everything else. So now it's just like with baseball, when they changed and went with a new baseball, all of a sudden you got like all these home runs being hit. So everybody knows the ball is juiced, and it just is what it is.
Okay, so it's other sports too. That's what I wanted to know, because I'm like, he's singling out basketball, but it got to be other sports, because it's like, why would they just do it for one sport and not all? So okay, I hear you. I'm listening.
Yeah,
because I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Sports betting. If I bet so and so is going to hit 3.5 threes, and you got something that you could do with the basketball to make it not go in or go in. Now they could control the sports betting lines.
Yeah,
right now anybody can sports bet and take a gamble, because believe me, Vegas would take a hit every night if they couldn't control that damn basketball. Because I've seen the basketball do things that nobody would ever believe.
I got you. So this
yeah,
3 years ago. You saying this 3 years ago they changed it? My fault.
yeah. Wilson came in about 3 years ago.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's when you saw the bizarre start happening. And it says it in their specs. If you look at the ball, because they tell you if you buy a Wilson NBA basketball, the pro, like the $100 something ball, they tell you in the specs, like this is the closest you're gonna get to an NBA basketball. It's got the NBA logo on it, the autograph from Adam Silver as the commissioner, and they say this is the closest you're gonna get to an NBA basketball. NBA basketball has certain specifications and technology that is exclusive to the NBA. Now, why would you need technology in a basketball? So that's telling me right there. And plus, if you watch the games, you could tell just looking at the way the ball do not go in the net at all the way it's supposed to. When it's a magnet ball shot, you can see it's like being guided in, and the way the ball goes through the net, it's just really like it's something is pulling it in. It's just crazy. It is just really crazy to watch.
I gotta respect what you're saying. Go ahead, my fault.
No, somebody else.
You got some of these. Yeah, you got some of these guys that come off the bench you never even heard of. He knocking down threes. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's gotten crazy.
But some of these guys, if we can agree, were Hall of Famers before this ball came in there. Like the Currys,
all LeBron
Clay.
numbers have gone up since they changed the basketball.
I mean, LeBron was shooting good before 3 years ago. Now we can agree on that.
No, he wasn't. His free throws. Go look at what he was shooting from three. Go look at his free throws. Now all of that is went up. Now he is 3-point guy. No.
I mean, he was doing the 3-point stuff before the 3 years ago, y'all. Come on now.
Oh, come on, man.
I admit though, Clay. I feel like Clay.
Apologist, man.
Nah. I just said Clay.
Man. He got every excuse for LeBron, man.
Stephen Curry.
He ain't never shot 80% or better from the free throw line.
Hey, Cino.
I just said no. Before you go in, bro, I just said before the ball came in, you got the Currys as Hall of Famers. Klay Thompson, I think Klay is a Hall of Famer. All these guys that were shooting. Huh?
Yo, what's your name? What's
Call me Buddha.
What's up, Cino?
Buddha, do you work for Clutch Sports?
Nah, man. I'm just, hey, man. Like I said, I'm just.
I think you gonna mold for Clutch Sports.
I'm just a regular.
I think you work for LeBron.
Nah, guy. I'm just a regular super
You came in the chat. You with Clutch Sports, man. Are you related? Are you related to Rich Paul?
Nah, I just told you. I've been following Cino. I've been supporting Cino since 2014 or 13. It's my first time just talking on here. I'm just.
What's your last name, Paul or James? Are you related to Maverick Carter?
The only thing I'm gonna give you is just call me Patterson. I'm originally from Patterson, New Jersey. That's all I'm gonna give you. Dr. Clark. Eastside. What's it called? Lean on me. That's all I'm gonna give you.
Call him Patty Bob.
Oh, Tim Thomas was from Patterson, New Jersey. You went to Villanova.
Yes, sir. Kenyon Martin hate his ass. Nah, I know that backstory now. Watching Gil's Arena, but yeah.
You watching Gil's Arena? You should already be suspended.
No. I said I saw that episode when they was going in on Tim Thomas. I was like, yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? I had nothing against Gil. You are hilarious when you was going back and forth with Gil. I guess y'all best friends now or whatever, because you let the pedal off. You took your foot off his neck or whatever because you was going in. But
we came to a thing where it's just like it ran its course. But oh no, we just went off on him just today. Actually, on Kwame Jam.
Okay.
We just exposed them again because I got them damn bots.
You talking about the million subscribers?
Yeah, when he only got like less than 1% of those as real subscribers.
Oh, I didn't know. Cino, God, boy. I told you need security, my dude. Respectfully, just get security, man. But I appreciate the truth. You're a truther. I don't know your birthday. You nobody gotta tell me their birthday, not like that. But Sino sound like he a truther, so I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we gotta always tell the truth. The
Man,
truth don't
Cino
get.
got that bond security.
That bond.
Mm-hmm. Cino
Yeah,
got that
that's how
bond.
I move.
Hey, Cino, when you was down there, when you was at that golf event down there in Florida, you had security, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I think I showed you the guy.
Yeah, Cino don't move. Cino don't be
I
moving
had the
crazy.
guy on there. I'm like, but what he gonna do? I'm gonna have to take his gun from him. He's too old.
You heard?
Yo, Cino, baby, wish I
Yo,
had another 40 right
I
now. I need
forget.
another 40.
I forget what lava was. You were sitting there with like two guns right in the middle of a lava. You had your bulletproof vest. I was like, God damn.
That's what I'm saying. But
It was
hey,
I feel
hot.
sorry for the guy that break in there.
It was hot.
protect Cino at all costs. Protect Cino at all costs, all y'all. God bless all y'all. But Cino
Mm,
be telling the truth. That's why I'm like, damn, people don't like that shit at all.
mm.
But they better get used to it, man, because there's a whole bunch of baby Cinos out here spawning, man, telling the truth out here.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, we can't. Like, I paid attention. I hope you guys paid attention to the Cat Williams video, and he was talking directly to LeBron, man. If y'all didn't trip off of it, because he said some things like liars don't get to control their own narratives. Who the hell was he talking about besides LeBron, man? Said 2025 liars are not going to get to control their own narrative.
He's talking about Steve Harvey.
Dude, but and he's also talking about LeBron. And
Okay,
there's probably some more people he's talking about, but they're fitting that nest.
I got
But
you.
he definitely was talking about the exposing of these fakes. Like LeBron James, because after you find out how fake he is, man, that's bad on your character, bro. I don't care who you is. I don't care if it was my own mama. After you find out about somebody, man, and you still supporting that, doing the man, hey.
I look. I
Homie don't
respect
play
all your
that, bro.
opinion, but the gentleman, the guy that's talking right now, your guy. I'm asking who's worse. Don't laugh, everybody, because we talked about this. Who worse, LeBron or Derek Fisher?
Shit,
Derek
LeBron.
Fisher a role player.
Derek what?
LeBron, man.
Derek
Shit,
Fisher, Derek Fisher a role player, man.
Fisher
I
used to
just want
play
to talk
You
about
want
as a
to
person in
compare
the
him?
NBA. He still got rings. He's still respected in the league. He got coaching gigs. You don't think LeBron gonna coach one day? I'm just saying who's worse to be in the league to represent the league and shit like that.
Well,
Derek Fisher hit
just
some
don't
big
leave him
shots.
around. Derek Fisher, just don't leave him around your girl. You'll be good.
Okay, but so LeBron don't f nobody girl, but he just basically like he I don't know what he like they said he was the chosen one. He was given that, and
He a
he
bad.
just
He's a bad teammate. He throws his teammates under the bus. He ducks the smoke. Like, what more do you want? He quits on your teams. He
I
quits on
mean,
teams. Throws his jersey in the stands. And what more do you want, man?
Dennis Rodman done that before too. How many times Dennis Rodman took his jersey
Oh, I'm
off and threw in
talking
the
about
stands?
no, man. You know what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb, man. I don't
LeBron
like that,
passed the
man.
ball. LeBron passed the ball. They hated that he passed the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I feel
I
what y'all
think he
saying
worked
though.
for Clutch Sports, man. He worked for Clutch
conversation.
Sports, you know. We got a Clutch Sports mole in your chat.
Nah.
It's
In your
funny how the
live.
Come
In your
over
conversation
here.
live.
came
It's
up.
all inclusive. I want them all to sit here and get in this classroom. Everybody
Nah,
get
I
It's
in
funny.
don't.
here,
It's funny
He
sit
how
worked
it's
for
down with
funny
Clutch
me,
how the
Sports.
conversation.
and come
It's
in
funny
here.
Casino,
what? What he say? It's funny what?
It's funny how the conversation came up about LeBron James ducking Giannis, and then LeBron James coming back and massaging Giannis's nuts by saying that he scored 250 points back in the 70s. So he's basically telling off on himself. He's riding the man's nuts, telling you how good he is, but at the same token, he won't get his ass out there and play against you.
Dunking them, right?
Yeah. So how can you
Yo,
knowing these things that get exposed to the common man like me? I'm just a brother on the couch. But
So
I mean, how can you support these things after knowing them? I just don't get it. I don't get you guys, man. I just don't. And
I
I don't
mean,
like
it's
you either.
clear as day.
You know?
I don't understand. Like this man's basically showing you what type of person he is.
Right.
Like
He's a piece of
and
shit, man.
all you got to do is watch the Pat McAfee show, and he will show you his true colors.
Getting
That's why
young
it's
players
Exposed
traded.
his so-called
Getting young players
It's
traded.
called a
Prime.
creature of habit. They have a habit of following LeBron James. So even if you showed them a lot, they just still gonna do it because it's habit. It's
I
like
used to call it the ESPN brainwash, but you
it's
know,
like going
now-
to work one way, right? You used to drive to go to work, you always go this way, and then all of a sudden you off work and you supposed to be going somewhere, and you end up turning the way you go to work. You was like, oh, wait a minute. I ain't going to work today. Oh man, I went the wrong way. It's
we
some
hate.
habit.
yo, why your boy LeBron didn't go to Club Shay Shay or Gil's Arenas or
Right.
It Is What It Is? Why you
Oh
don't
man,
never go to
hey man,
why you don't
stop
never go
hating,
to
man.
black media?
Hey,
Why he
You
ain't
always
go to
gotta
the
go to the
Draymond
white man.
Green
Hey, stop
podcast?
hating for
Yeah, why you
nosing,
ain't go to
man.
Draymond Green podcast?
Stop hating for being observative, man. Stop hating, man. Stop hating for being observative, man.
Who hitting?
Yo, you don't never go to black media. You always gotta go to the white man, man.
Right.
Like,
I'm
come
with you,
on,
man.
man.
I'm just being sarcastic, man. Stop hating, man, for being observative, man. For calling it down, man.
They all waiting on you, LeBron. You promised all
The
of them.
pivot. Why you didn't go to the pivot podcast? Like, I
I
don't
don't know,
understand.
man. I
He didn't
don't
go
know.
to
Maybe
Draymond Green. He
Look at
didn't go to
Shannon's
Club Shay
face.
Shay.
Shannon heart broke.
He didn't go to All the
yeah, he
Smoke.
was about to
He
fight the
didn't
whole
go to
Memphis
It
Grizzlies
Is
for him,
What It
man. He was
Is.
on a date and
Cam and
everything.
Mace. He didn't go to
I mean, you had Shannon
Kevin
Sharp was about
Garnett
to
and Paul Pierce.
Hey man,
Shannon Sharp was
I
about
didn't
to
know
crash
He
out.
didn't go to Gil's Arenas.
I
Shannon
didn't know
Sharp got
LeBron had a
a bed
relationship with
set
Pat
with LeBron
McAfee,
face on
man.
it. I
You
know
know,
y'all ain't
hey,
know that.
I didn't know he had a relationship with Pat McAfee. Shit.
what
I
you
guess
say
he
Hey,
about
got a
Shannon Sharp?
relationship. He
I
got
guess
a
they been knowing
relationship
each
with
other.
Draymond Green.
Pat just white. Pat just white.
This guy's such a bitch,
He
man.
white on
Yeah,
time.
that's little Jew James.
What if it's in his
That's right.
contract?
He white on time.
Draymond Green and LeBron James basically dancing with each other. He can't even go on this podcast. Like,
Hey,
come
can
on,
I ask
man.
y'all
Shame on
something?
being
Can
white.
I ask y'all something for real? I heard stories about certain NBA players or people with contracts. They're not allowed to give money back to certain black communities and stuff like that. Do y'all believe that? Like when they sign certain contracts, they put in there like you can't give back to certain communities.
No, they
Nah,
would never put
man.
that in writing. They would never put that in
Nah.
writing, but it's done in
It'll be a
different
lawsuit.
It's done in what?
done in different ways.
That's what I'm saying. But I heard something like that though. It's a lot of politics, not politics. That's what I'm
No,
saying. So
Mhm.
saying, well, if you go ahead and do that, then you're gonna lose X, Y, and Z because they ain't gonna want to partner with you.
okay.
What about what Jalen Brown talking about saying that when he got that huge contract that he wanted to build a Black Wall Street?
Yeah, and he's trying to do that right now. That's all steps to get there. But
Yep.
he's telling his vision of what he wants to actually do.
You think they will let him go through with that in a
Yeah,
realistic?
try to, but the thing is that you have to have other people with you to make that happen. See,
People that's not
Yeah,
scared.
other investors.
People that's not scared to take a leap.
Right. You know, Cat Williams just bought 117 acres
Yeah,
The
land.
army base. The army base.
Yeah, so he bought that in Alabama. It's got 30 buildings, so he can go ahead and build and create his own studio. You got him, 50 did it, and Tyler Perry got
Tyler
his.
Perry.
But his studio is attached to Oprah and everybody else. Everybody else, it's like, man, you got Denzel, you got Samuel Jackson, you got Eddie Murphy, all these people. Y'all didn't pool y'all money together and buy a studio where you can cut out the middleman.
Right.
And you can say, I want to dictate and make the movies I want to make, and they can come on my lot and make movies here.
Controlled.
Yeah. Especially
controlled.
after what Ed went through. I'm like, Ed, after what you went through, you ain't say, look, Eddie Murphy Productions, we finna start our own production studio.
So what you trying to say? Eddie Murphy, Samuel, the LeBron James are actors?
No, Denzel.
Nah,
They control. I'm talking about as far as being
he
controlled.
actually has
No,
talent.
they just don't have the ambition
Oh
to
God.
go that route. Like Denzel.
Yeah.
Like Denzel got hundreds of millions, but you think Denzel finna do that? No, he gonna just keep letting.
He's gonna keep working.
Give him his money. Give me my money. And because Denzel ain't built that way, he built up in the system of acting. And
I mean, he talks it, but he doesn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say he doesn't walk
That's
it.
what I said. LeBron of acting.
He's not the type that's gonna shake the feathers.
That's the LeBron of acting.
Denzel Washington. No, definitely not that.
Yeah, we're not gonna disrespect.
He's gonna
Denzel
put
Washington
out the
like
projects, but he's too inclusive.
He kissed the white dude for the movie.
Well, I don't even think they did that. They
didn't air it. They didn't put it on the thing, but he did it.
It was in the script to do it. They never acted it out. Like they never did it. They never.
No, he said that. He kept saying
movie.
that
they did a lot of kissing on that movie, but they kissed his hand and he did some shit.
Yeah,
but he said that he did do it, but like my thing is, why did he keep bringing that up on interviews? Like he was like, "Oh yeah, I did kiss somebody."
Attacking him because they want him to play a gay role. They want Denzel to play a gay man.
Denzel did the Will Smith.
So this is his way of saying.
And they was like, we would love to see you play a gay role. So Denzel's smart because he's been in this a long time. He knows how to get out of that question. He's like, okay, then you write it. You go ahead. You write it up and you hire me.
Right.
You go. You write it and you hire me and I'll do it. Go ahead and hire me. Yeah, you write it. Go ahead and write it up. So they
because it was
that ain't finna happen. The person that's interviewing them ain't finna write up nothing and hire no damn Denzel. So yeah,
because I'm like, because he was basically saying like this is like he's about to retire, and I'm like, why would you go out retiring and say, oh yeah, that was supposed to be in the script, and I was supposed to kiss him, and then we actually did kiss, and they didn't put it in the script at all.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Out of all the stuff that you did in the movies, why are you bringing that up?
He's appeasing to that audience. That want to hear and see that. They were like, look, he's not homophobic. You see, that's why he's appeasing to that group.
I see it. I see what you're saying.
That was about.
Just basically,
I guess LeBron trying to be pleasing to the pink man. That's why he went on the Pink Man podcast. He want to be appeasing to the pink people. You look at it like that. You can look at it like
because
that.
A lot of the people in the upper ups is basically gay. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, well, Skittles crew. I'm sorry.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Where are y'all from?